Okay. Speaking of comfort, we are now in the sign of Taurus, and so last week we had Venus move into Leo, and so Leo rules the fourth house for Taurus, so that's family, but it's also your home environment, your domestic environment. So you might be doing a lot as a Taurus to clean up your house, make it prettier, more beautiful. Even just watering the garden can do a lot. I mean, I've seen a lot of really crappy looking houses that have really great gardens, and it makes up for everything. The house doesn't look so bad when you have a beautiful garden in front of it. In fact, a really nice house with an ugly garden is worse looking than an ugly house with a nice garden. I'll admit that right there. Maybe that's the Taurus in me coming out. All people, doesn't matter what your sun sign is, we're all every sign of the zodiac, so we can't get all zodiacal centric here. But, you know, for you Taurus people, it's Cancer time. It's a fairly compatible sign with you, and it rules your third house, which is the house of communication. So even though Mercury's retrograde, and it's in the third house, you have very strong communication skills right now. When you're able to explain things to people in very practical, meaningful ways. A lot of times people complicate things to make them more complicated than they really have to be. All the side stories connected to the main story. Just stick to the main story. Brothers and sisters, especially if they're younger brothers and sisters or friends you knew when you were in high school or college, they're much more likely to contact you during this period. It's a good time for keeping a journal. It's a good time for writing. And it's a good time to express what makes you feel emotionally comfortable. Because in a lot of ways, third house rules how we express ourselves in communication. And Cancer rules what we feel. And I mean, really, when it comes right down to it, communicating about what you feel is a good thing. Okay, so you got Saturn in the 7th house. So this is a period where it started almost, 9 months ago or so, close to, where Saturn moved into Scorpio. So for Taurus people, these last 9 months have been sort of like a feeling of make it or break it in relationships. So, and right now, Saturn's retrograde, but next week Saturn's going to go direct.